Alright, so today we're going to be changing, or I guess, repurposing a shirt. I had gotten this off an auction, in one of the auction groups on Facebook, and it's a size large, and I am now a medium, which is, woo! And it's a unisex large, so it fits a little awkwardly on me. So I'm going to be taking this large shirt, and I'm going to be using the Life So Savory pattern. I've already cut this out. This is a size medium that I need, and I'm going to be using this shirt to turn it into a different style that I like. It's a little more flattering on myself. This shirt actually does not have any side seams like you see on this shirt, which I'm actually going to be using as well. So this one has a side seam that you can just easily seam rip through, so you know exactly where it's at for your side seams to cut to use for your pattern piece. This one does not have any side seams, so I'm going to see, there's nothing there. Lay it as absolutely flat as I can. Try to line it up as much as I can to where everything is even, and then I'm just going to use some fabric shears and cut along the edge as straight as I can, and that should be more than enough. Like I said, I'm going down a whole size, so I have a little bit of fabric to work with and a little bit of leeway. Now that I have the side cut, I'm going to go ahead and flip it out, and I'm going to seam rip all of these seams so I can go ahead and open these up, because I am going to have to scale down the side of the sleeves, or the size of the sleeves as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can unpick the neckband. If not, then I will have a little bit of extra at the bottom of this to work with if I need to. Okay, I have the sleeves off. I have my fabric open. I am not going to go ahead and do this neckband because it is just not working with me with my seam ripper. I will just have to cut the excess off the bottom of this and use it as a new neckband, which I am perfectly fine with. So we're going to go ahead and get started on cutting the actual pattern piece out now. When I picked this pattern, but the way the sleeve is cut here doesn't line up with the way the sleeves are already cut, because it's not an A-line pattern. I think that's what it's called. It is actually shaped to the way the raglan is cut, and I didn't think about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use a different color, probably something that matches with this. I'm gonna actually use like a red for a sleeve or something, maybe a gold, and then I'll just cut that out and we'll just have to attach those onto there. Okay, I think this is actually going to work out in my favor. I got this tan color that kind of matches the maple syrup that I think looks really nice with the blue, and instead of making it a short sleeve, I'm going to go ahead and actually make it into a long sleeve. That way I can actually wear it throughout the winter. This winter was not very wintry at all. It is the day before Christmas and it is 84 degrees outside. So, yeah, but maybe next year it'll be a little bit better, and then I'll have a long sleeve. It is chilly in the mornings though, so I guess that'll work. And this is what I'm going to be using for the new neckband. This is just from the hem of the bottom of the shirt. Okay, I have pinned my sleeve to the back part of my pattern, and I only put a couple of clips on because if I put too many, it just kind of starts to weigh down the fabric, and I don't have a lot of space to serge to begin with, so it's kind of flush with the edge here, so it kind of hangs off, and the more it hangs off, the more it drags. this pattern calls for a 3/8 seam allowance, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so we have our front and back now serged onto our sleeves. We're going to do the bottom seam of the sleeve here, go through the side, and then we will finish off with our hem and start on our neckband. I did not take a video of myself doing the cover stitch hem on the sleeve, but I did a 1-inch hem on that. And then I went ahead and did a little top stitching over here on the band. I did have some little loose strings that I'll chop off here in a little bit, but that is the end.